Hey guys, so I'm back. I haven't made a video in a little while, and yes, I dyed my hair. I'm now a redhead. Love it. I think it complements my skin tone. But if you probably already know that this video is going to be kind of how I got this color and also a review of the hair dye I used, which is Argan Oil Hair Color by One and Only. And through this whole process, what I'm going to be talking about is professional hair dye, which you can find at Sally's. It's not your boxed dye. I'm just going to tell you guys about how I got my hair this color and some bumps in the road that I had to deal with. So I'm just going to get started. So this was the first time that I used professional hair dye. I know the basics of it, that you need a developer and that you need a dye. So I wanted to do it myself, and I knew that there was going to be a learning curve because I've never done it before like this, but I knew I wanted to go red, and red fades the fastest out of any color, so I just was not ready to commit to going to a salon constantly to refresh my red, so I wanted to be able to do it myself. Now you can see in my other videos, if you, sorry about the bag, you can see in my other videos, or I'll just tell you, my hair before this was kind of a dirty blonde. It had some highlights, but for the most part I was letting my natural hair grow out, which was like a dark blonde or light brown, in that realm. So I wanted to go redhead. I wanted to be a redhead, but I didn't have a set in stone tone of red that I wanted to be. I walked into Sally's and I picked out a color, and it was, let me just get it. I picked out lightest tangerine blonde, which is 10 RG, and it's the One and Only Argan Oil Hair Color brand. So this is what the box looks like. And the swatch that was out was very strawberry blonde. It was lighter than this, and I thought it would be a good transition into full out red. So I picked that out, and also I grabbed a volume 20 developer in this same brand. It was One and Only's developer. Now, a couple things about this specific brand of hair dye. It's brand new. And it claims intense color and shine, superior conditioning, 100% gray coverage. It's permanent dye also. I don't know if I mentioned that. And it says it has 2 applications in here. And I'm going to read to you a little bit about what the dye claims. It's a hair color breakthrough. Advanced micropigments combined with precious argan oil for luminous color, rich gray coverage, brilliant shine, unmatched conditioning, blah blah blah. So basically this is supposed to be more nourishing than any other hair dyes, which, hey, who doesn't want as healthy hair as you can have, because dyeing is damaging it. So I picked this up and I got the, like I said, the volume 20 developer, and the lady at Sally's helped me pick that out. Now I went home, dyed my hair, and it barely tinted it orange. It really was not much of a change. Really didn't do anything. Oh, I used a filler, by the way, because the lady at Sally's recommended that. So I had an even dye job, but it was not a change at all. So I was really frustrated, and I thought, well, maybe I didn't mix it right. I'm very much a beginner at it. So I did the same thing again. I was really careful. It's supposed to be 1 part dye to 2 parts developer. Oh, and the developer looks like this. It's a cream developer. But this is volume 10, but I was using volume 20. So I dyed my hair 2 times with this lightest tangerine color, and it just did not come out like the swatch at all. It was not working. It wasn't barely a change, and it was kind of an awkward in-between orangey color. So I went back to Sally's, and I picked out the next color down. These are all in the Tangerine series, if you look at this brand. And I picked up light tangerine blonde, which is 8 RG. So this was the even more red, but I still used my volume 20 developer because I thought that that was the developer I should be using. Well, I dyed my hair with this color now, which was even more red, like I said, and it barely looked any different. It looked slightly more red, but it washed out within a first wash. And I was getting really frustrated. I was like, what am I doing wrong? Should I be measuring it to a T? Because I was kind of eyeballing it. So I didn't know if I wanted to go to Sally's and ask for their advice, because they clearly had not given me good advice because it wasn't working. I was getting really frustrated. I was considering going to a salon, because this was 3 dyes at this point. I was like, I'm damaging my hair. I can't keep doing this. But I called the company's helpline, actually. Well, first I emailed them, but I didn't feel like waiting, so I called them the next day. And I basically told her everything that I just told you guys. And she was really helpful, way more helpful than anyone at Sally's who I talked to in person. She told me that I was using the wrong developer the whole time and that I should be using a volume 10. She said I should be using a volume 10 because a volume 20 was supposed to lift your color 2 shades, which I didn't need because I was still kind of in the blonde family and I just wanted to be a redhead, which isn't that much of a jump. So I almost gave up, but I was like, well, it's really not killing my hair that much. It still feels healthy. So I went back to Sally's, exchanged my volume 20 for a volume 10, dyed it one more time, and I got this. And oh, that last time I dyed it, I did a strand test, and that is something that I've learned. Always do a strand test, especially when you're experimenting and in new territory. Because I wanted to make sure it would actually be red this time before I dyed my hair again. This was the 4th time, probably within 2 weeks. So that's a lot. I was pulling it through all of my hair. And I finally got a red color. You can see it's really pretty. My hair is still really healthy. I got a haircut, which helped. She did a weird job over here with the angles, I know. But overall, I love it. This has been 2 washes now, so I know it's not completely gonna wash right out. And so this is the light tangerine blonde color, and it was just perfect. So number one thing that I would really like to put that out there is that this specific dye's helpline is amazing. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't get that advice from them. I probably would have been asking the women at Sally's again, which, sorry Sally's, you weren't that helpful for me. And I really needed the help because I was a beginner. So rave, love their company and their helpline, just amazing. Completely saved me my money because I had a bunch of dye that I was scared to use. And another thing that I can really attest to is the fact that this brand of dye is definitely nourishing. I mean, obviously I didn't practice dyeing my hair 4 times with any other dye, but I imagine that doing that regularly would be damaging. I had healthy hair to begin with, but my hair is like shiny and it feels good, and it felt good even right after I dyed it. I do deep condition and I take care of it, but still, you would think that dyeing your hair 4 times in 2 weeks, it would feel a little bit worse, but it doesn't. It feels really good, and I don't know if that's because of the argan oil that they claim to be in this product, but that's really important because it doesn't matter how good your color looks. If your hair is breaking off, it's not cute. So I'm really glad that I tried this brand, and even though I had a little bit of trouble with it, it might have been my error for the developer I chose. You know, the representative said that I was lifting my hair too much, and my hair couldn't take to the dye because of that. So yeah, volume 10 and this 8RG light tangerine blonde turned out perfect for my dirty blonde hair, and I am in love with it. So what else can I say about this brand? It's a really good price. You get 2 applications in each tube, so your money's gonna go a long way. And you know, it's 1 part color, 2 parts developer. So you're not going through dye that fast. Let's see. It claims to be low ammonia and long-lasting results. It hasn't been that long, but it's still looking pretty good after 2 washes. It says it instantly soothing the cuticle and improving elasticity. So that's pretty large claims, but I can definitely say yes to that because I see no damage in my hair for the amount of times that I've dyed it. So if you're looking to go red, I would definitely recommend this brand. Even the women at Sally's, when I was explaining their problems, they were kind of blaming it on the brand, which was surprising to me. Like, the lady at Sally's told me, people buy this, but I'm not too crazy about it. When in fact, it was their advice on the developer that was the problem, which is partially my error too, but, you know. So yeah, overall, One and Only Argan Oil Hair Color, I would definitely recommend it. If you find your hair dye to be damaging, I would try it out. It's definitely better than box dye. That's pretty much it. Great color. Although my hair is kind of an awkward cut right now because I'm trying to grow out my bangs, and when I got my hair cut, I told her to blend them in, but I guess that just meant she took literally all of this hair and chopped it the same length. So now I have all of like these pieces here that just look a little funny if you ask me, but it works. Yeah, so I guess that's everything. Thanks for watching, guys. Overall, I would give this a 5 stars.